We're going to go to item number 2, special meeting public comment. All comments must be related to the agenda item the person signed up to speak about. Speaker may not give their time to another person. Each speaker may have up to 1 minute to make their agenda comments. We urge speakers to keep comments constructive. Speakers who use profane, threatening, or abusive language during any board meeting shall be ruled out of order and may be asked to discontinue their agenda comments. So we have 5 today, so each one will have a minute to there, and we do have a timer, so we'll let you know when your time's up, okay? So we'll start with the first one. I believe the first one looks like Eloina Castilla. I hope I didn't butcher your name, ma'am.
Castro.
Oh, Eloise Castro. Okay, perfect. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry about that.
My first question to you is, while Chief Arredondo was on sick, on leave without pay, was he receiving unemployment? My second question is to the board is, I saw in the Uvalde newspaper that the Chief Arredondo signed a new contract with the city of Uvalde. Will this contract be honored with everything that has happened? Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Castro. Appreciate it. Next up, we have Mr. Brett Cross.
I keep telling y'all these time limits ain't gonna work. So, ladies and gentlemen of the board, we've seen this trend at these public meetings where you take comments from people who are here and then go into a closed session. In the interest of full transparency, closed sessions do not provide that transparency, and it needs to stop. I implore you to make a call to action to keep these discussions open to the public. Additionally, per Texas Government Code 551.0821, we have a written request that items that fall under the preview of the section be brought into an open session.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Cross. Appreciate it.
I'm not done yet. I'm just handing y'all this.
Thank you. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Additionally, we have just been told that Mr. Arredondo is not going to be here because he doesn't feel safe. And I'm going to sit here and say that nobody has threatened him. That's all I'm going to say on that. So for him to not be here and actually to face the consequences to his actions, exactly. Do not take this into closed sessions. We deserve to hear. Our babies are dead. Our teachers are dead. Our parents are dead. The least y'all can do is show us the respect to do this in the public.
Thank you, Mr. Cross. Next up, we have Ms. Daniel Myers.
School board. I'm going to tell you that Monday, man, you guys did a lousy job. Lousy. You kept us there for 1 hour. And Mr. Board President, in a heartbeat, you guys were gone. That's why this community is the way it is. You guys don't care squat about these families. You don't care squat about these families. If it was one of your children, heads would be rolling right now. But because it's not, you don't care. You are not going to sweep this under the rug. You're not. All of you are accountable. When that special report came out, and I mentioned it one of the times that I was here, 3 main failures. Number 1, school administration. Right there. Right there. Number 2, training. You guys did not do a good background check on Arredondo. He was fired from Webb County. He went to another place and he was demoted. You guys dropped the ball. You messed up. And you don't have the audacity to say we messed up and Arredondo's gone, out of here. That's why we are the way we are. That's why we are the way we are. But Monday night, that was a disgrace to the families, to our city, to our community.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Last, we have Ms. Caitlin Gonzalez.
I'm here today to make a statement. If a law enforcement's job is to protect and serve, why didn't they protect and serve my friends and teachers on May 24th? I have messages for Pete Arredondo and all the law enforcement that were there that day. Turn in your badge and step down. You don't deserve to wear one.
Thank you, Ms. Gonzalez. Appreciate it. And I was mistaken. I do have one more person, Rosenberg Risa.
Just wanted to let you know that I do agree also. You should not have closed sessions. And plain and simple, if you want to start for the community, the families to start healing, you just have to terminate them, do it in front of them. And let me tell you, that goes a long way. So that's what you should do today, not let it go on. So just terminate them in front of here, and that's what it's supposed to happen. And do the right thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rosenberg.
I didn't sign up, but I have one comment that I'd like to make, or I'd like one question that I'd like to ask y'all. As I was driving over here, I passed by and I saw the band practicing and the high steppers and whatnot, everybody out there practicing. And I didn't see one law enforcement out there protecting them, but yet y'all have all this coverage. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Thank you. Moving on to the next item of the agenda, item number 3. The next item on the agenda is to consider the request for a hearing from Pete Arredondo regarding the termination of his non-Chapter 21 contract. If at any time the board is to hear a matter involving the appointment, employment evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee, the matter generally is heard in closed session, and this has been posted on tonight's agenda as such. Under the Texas Open Meetings Act, personnel items will be in close unless the employee who is the subject of the deliberation or hearing requests a public hearing, and then that request will be honored as such. At 4:48 p.m. today, Mr. Arredondo's attorney notified the district's council that neither he nor Mr. Arredondo will be attending tonight. We will return, wrong one. Accordingly, we will conduct the hearing in closed session. Prior to that time, however, the board is going to go into closed session to consult with the board's attorney regarding legal and procedural issues related to recommended termination for good cause of the non-certified contract of Ms. Pete Arredondo, pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.071. When we have completed that consultation, we will continue in closed session to conduct the hearing. We will come out to open session when we are finished to make any motion on the issue. So it is now 5:43. We will convene to closed session. We're closed. (7:10). We reconvene from closed session for action relevant to items covered during closed session and other items listed. For a discussion and possible action regarding termination for good cause as recommended by the superintendent of the non-certified contract of Pete Arredondo.
Mr. Board President, I move that good cause exists to terminate the non-certified contract of Pete Arredondo effective immediately. I further move that good cause exists to ratify the unpaid leave status of Mr. Arredondo starting July 19th, 2022. Finally, I move to authorize the superintendent to issue written notice to Mr. Arredondo of this board action, including filing any needed reports required by the termination.
Second.
Got a motion by Ms. Laura Perez, second by Mr. Javier Flores. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Motion passes unanimously. Item number 5, adjournment.
Mr. Board President, I make a motion that we adjourn.
Got a motion by Ms. Laura Perez, second by Ms. Javier Flores. We stand adjourned. Thank you.